100 girlfriends. How's it going, everybody?
Yeah, 100 girlfriends. Yeah, first normal review in like a month or so.
I forgot how to do this, guys. I'm fucking washed. It's so over.
Yeah, we got like a. We're rusty, okay? So be kind to us a little.
Break out the WD-40 and spray it on my balls. Wow. So I have, you know what? I've prepared a handy dandy chart to open up this review.
Ooh, okay.
I really have. I got to get to it. Here you go. Okay. So to me, the running theme of this chapter was horny.
Matsuri?
Matsuri as well. But
yeah, Baba eating good today.
Yeah, I literally messaged him and I was like, fucking congratulations.
Right.
Like the same way that you do when like one of your friends has like a child. It's like, congratulations. Yep. You shake their hand, you pat them on the back. Same way. It's like, you know what? You deserved this. You've been riding the Matsu on
that thing.
You've been riding the Matsuri fucking hype train for years. When there was
Matsuri tube.
Mm-hmm. You've been riding the Matsuri. What's a British thing? The Matsuri public double decker bus.
Train.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you were going for, but I didn't know what it meant, so I was gonna make my own.
Oh, damn.
I don't know things, Rios. Oh my god, I've heard of the boob tube.
Tuesday, you know.
What are you talking about?
I've heard of V-tubas, you know, never.
That's a British thing.
No, it's because it's the accent. Like they pronounce like the TU sound with like as a Q. So Tuesday becomes Tuesday.
Oh no!
The VTuber becomes VTuber.
Listen, okay, your joke was too good for me. Like I give you full credit. Okay, that was my bad. All right.
Damn.
Okay, so as we all know, in chapter 31 of the illustrious series 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You, Mai and Rentoro went to a park. And in that chapter, we got a very important piece of lore, of canon for the 100 Girlfriends series, and that was Rentoro's mind map, okay?
Well, yeah.
So, okay, everyone take a look, right? Now, I posit that as of this chapter, we may have entered the realm of it looking something like this. Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
So I've been, or if you so want, more simply, this.
Yeah, it's growing, just like a tumor in the brain.
Yeah, truly. Because okay, and also we've talked about the. Well, you know what? Which order do I want to say this in? I'll start this way, right? I was struck. To me, the main thing that struck me out of this set of chapters was just how horny Rentoro was coming off as. Did you saw it as well, right?
I was.
Oh, it's okay. You can disagree with me.
To be honest, well, especially during the Tama thing, I was like, coward. Like, why?
Oh, yeah.
A real boyfriend would be a good boyfriend, Rentaro.
A real boyfriend would have fucking tweaked her nips right there in the park, yeah.
Or Hahari, once again, where her chest, like, glanced across him, like, in the most, like, what's the word? This casual way. And he's like, I must become a Sigma male.
Yeah, but I think...
But maybe it's because he has his horny thoughts. So
that's how I interpreted it.
Yeah,
okay.
If it was 0% love, he wouldn't have even thought of it. Perhaps, I don't know. But granted, I think back in the day, he also would have had similar reaction.
Okay, no. So maybe I'm reading too much into it, but that's what this channel is for. Okay, so to me, this was different than how early Rentoro would have reacted, right? Because if you look at his face when he gets like his hands on Tama's, I feel like back in the day, he would have like literally killed himself from this. He would have. It would have been a jump cut, and he would have been like hanging from a tree. You know what I mean? Like he'd be like, "I don't deserve to live," even though it wasn't even him.
I must burn the skin off my hands,
right?
Where they touch you in such a disgusting manner.
But this is a face to me that shows desire. That shows like awooga. You know what I mean? And like so from that to. Let me find it here. Fucking obviously the Hahari one where. Again, I feel like this face to me shows it's not like the other one. You know, when it was her daughter, he took a fucking drug to nullify his like horny altogether, right? So to me, I'm desperate for like these little moments that show Rentoro getting a little closer to being able to interact in a horny way, right? And I'll be honest with you, this chapter at least those moments Rentoro felt a little closer to like a traditional harem protagonist with him being like, oh my, specifically it's like the part where he's like her chest.
Yeah, her chest.
Which like that felt a little like I know Rentoro's had horny moments before, but it feels to me like he's a little more susceptible in this chapter. Honestly, it feels like a man who didn't have his morning nut is what I'm saying.
True. Yeah. I mean, for me, the biggest example of growth for our boy Rentar was on
Yes,
page
please.
12, where
Okay.
he was able to admit he was finally able to admit the existence of iniquities
I
between
know!
genders. Like he's grown up
That was coming next.
so much.
Yeah, that was insane, and I love it too because, like, you know, she wants an answer. It would be, honestly, if you wanted to really, really like headcanon read into like where this is coming from, you could, you know, what just happened 2 chapters ago, right? He has a girl now who, you know, the traditional answer that any other person would look for, which is like oh, you look fine without your twintails. No, he had to give like. That he had to be like decisive and be like, you know what I mean? So I feel like I don't know, maybe he's learning that like sometimes, you know, much like how sometimes they don't want an answer, they just want to vent. Sometimes they want a fucking answer, and if you give a non-answer, it's actually worse.
He's become the avatar boyfriend. He's mastered both the letting them vent, but also actually giving them problems they needed, not just doing one or the other and all the time and getting mad at people for wanting different, like having different communication styles.
He's split the difference really well there, right? Where it's like, you know, obviously, like, you know, you guys are both perfect in your own way, but I suppose if I had to think of a thing that she has that you don't, she's
it was like
older.
about to kill him, but you know, he was able to do it. He would not have been able to do that in the past.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and to me, I love any moment where we see Rentarou's beautiful hands groping a pair of titties. I'm just so excited because to me, this is exposure therapy. Okay, and every time this happens,
Tama's like, this is the only work I'll do.
well, hey, she wanted him. I mean, you know, like
He grabbed his hands and put him there, right?
I know. I love that moment because that's a joke that I make constantly with Allie, where it's, you know, like I'll carry them, mistress.
Yeah. I'll be Atlas.
Oh, God, amazing, truly. And then, but yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. We're ADHD as fuck here. Where do we want to even start in terms of older Matsuri? I guess we'll talk about that. Wow,
yes, yep.
What a
that
fucking
was a real,
treat.
As soon as I saw like the last panel of the preview, I was like, please, and then I see it, I'm like, yes. It was great.
She looks
now
awesome.
That's a curse, you fucking Nakamura, for only allowing us to see his beauty for like 3 panels.
Like, I really
can you imagine this is like a its own chapter or whatever, and we can see her this like 20 pages or whatever. That would be.
I mean, she was already cute, but I mean, I don't want to say glow up because it's not like she was ugly, but like, I mean,
grew up.
Yeah, literally. I mean, fuck. The big one that the panel that really struck out to me was this one on the left here, where she's kind of almost like wall pressing him. You know what I mean? She has a very like
studying him like.
Yeah, I really like how angular her face is in this particular panel. You know what I'm talking about? The one where he's saying, yeah, you're definitely a match for her.
Yeah.
I don't know, the way her face is drawn, it's almost giving like Nano a bit.
A little, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, she also kind of looks like a fucking like, I don't know, like a villain from like Pokemon or something. I don't know, like one of those like
the cupping your chin thing, just, you know, like again, just casually studying another person like they're I don't know, like they're a non-human thing. I don't know.
She's like, you're so fucking little now. You're such a little.
Yeah, you're so
little thing.
Breedable.
Bro! Oh, wait a minute! Oh, there's a whole other fucking angle to take this, bro. Because we know Matsuri, when Hikari was like, fucking, let me give you the fucking birds and the beads talk, she was like, I'm literally too young for this. Not anymore. So in this moment, for these brief moment that she was 19, I wonder if the horny kicked in, and she's like, what is this?
It's true. It's like Rentaro. Why do I want to look at your like forearms all of a sudden? Like why am I feeling strange feelings all of a sudden?
You know, I like.
It's not very festival. It doesn't feel. I'm not getting the. It's like this is different from the feeling I get when I'm in a festival. But it's like
a third thought has entered my mind other than festivals and breathing. It's horny.
The chart of her brain now includes, instead of just festivals and love, now it also includes desire.
Yeah, no, for sure. And you know, it would be a really cool piece of development that, you know, after this chapter, she is just like maybe a little more, not even approaching Hikari, but like 1% more horny to Rentoro. Just like
1% of Hikari is what, like a normal human being.
I would love to see her being a little more like, because that's something you don't see a lot from Matsuri, right? Like you look at Miss Aru Futate in this chapter, and she's like tackling him, kissing him. You don't really see that from Matsuri. Matsuri's a very, I don't know, she's more into her hobbies, like you said.
She's an asexual festival goer.
At least for now. We'll see if that locks in. But no, I like that, right? Because like someone like Aru Futate, you get the vibe that she's been waiting for her Prince Charming all her life. And she wants like she probably watches Rapunzel and she's like, that's my shit. That's gonna be me.
I bet when we get the volume extras, that's probably gonna be why she got into like twintails or something like that. I don't know. There's gonna be some Rapunzel references or something.
Mom, make me like her, but twice as good. Got you.
Yeah. Yep. You're like, how do I go beyond just long hair? Oh, split it in two, and you got 2 long hairs. Oh, crazy.
Oh man,
genius me.
Genius. Yes.
But
so,
like I said, why does Matsuri just have the like makes you 19 drug? Like, are the young girlfriends just keeping a supply of these drugs, like getting the adult-only shops or whatever, like stores or whatever?
That's interesting.
Or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So when I first read this,
because they didn't, it doesn't look like he went to.
There's not like a time wipe. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't go to like the school chemistry club, or she just went to he went outside her room.
Is it in like a closet? Where did she?
I mean, I'm sure that they probably have like stockpiles of various drugs, like just in case.
Are you telling me you wouldn't though? If you're friends with Kusa,
I would. I'd be like,
that's
Kusa, I need the like I don't know, like a makes you white drug because I have to go do something. I don't want to get shot or something.
I gotta go drive through that neighborhood. So I gotta go drive through the fucking rich neighborhood.
Yeah,
makes you white passing drug.
You don't want them thinking I stole this car of mine that I've been paying off for like a year now. But anyway,
unfortunate. Yeah. Gives you a cop phrenology drug.
Oh my, yeah.
Makes you a thumb. Fucking no. So here's hoping that another thing that's interesting about this chapter, right, is like there's a moment, and we're gonna get to it with Meru, where there may be continued like continuity, right? Where they establish a thing and it's gonna go forward, and I assume it's gonna continue, right? And I hope that we see, like I said, with Matsuri, it'd be interesting if this experience, using this drug makes her kind of a little bit more like, I don't know, like I wonder if like personality wise she'll be like remember what it's like to be able to like be bigger than Rentoro,
like she can relate to Kusuri now more because like they both have experiences of being adults or whatever, but.
Also, we also get like confirmed. I'm sorry, it's just the type of series it is. I have to, but we do get confirmed like what her cup size will be, right? I mean, she's a nice what am I seeing here? Like maybe a little bigger than Carne, like Carne plus.
Poor Carne. Yeah. Like just continually catching strays in this chapter. Anyway,
I don't even think it's a stray.
Speaking of. Well, I guess not. Well, I mean,
no. Let's go over there. Let's go back to Tama. You brought that up. I don't want to fucking go over that. Hold on. So, for Tama, we have more. And when I saw this, I was excited because the last time we had like a body dysmorphia talk, we talked about it for like a half hour, and that was with Mei Mei and her binder breaking. I really, really enjoy this. This is a little bit more for them Tama haters. It's like Tama does have thoughts outside of meow meow hate work. She's like, fuck man, I want to be a cat. I want to be able to do cat shit. I want to be able to like jump up on posts and shit. But these fucking goddamn things.
That r/big boob problems over here, like
and we all know she doesn't wear a bra. We've established this. Which honestly she should, right? If she's
really, that would get the suspension bridge, like the suspension bridge of bras, and I think she'll feel a lot better. All of a sudden, she's like, oh my, I had no idea these were like. I don't know, because when I was growing up, I didn't want to go to the store to buy extra things because that was too much work. So once I started to get my growth spurt, I just let them hang free,
So relatable. I'm the type of person who, like, I just never thought to, like, buy new clothes. I would just, like, wear them until they fucking disintegrated. Same thing with my shoes. My shoes were fucking awful. And then I finally got, like, there's a life advice YouTuber I follow, and one of the things he said was, like, the classic, I'm sure you heard this piece of advice, like, hey, shoes are one of the few things you should spend a lot of money on. Like you want good shoes. I mean, it will change your whole life because if you have good shoes, then it doesn't hurt to walk, and then you walk more, and then you're healthier. You know what I mean? So I imagine her actually wearing a bra would be like the experience of me getting good shoes.
It'd be like that's a chapter, or like that be a whole chapter and stuff. He's like, wait a minute, suddenly I'm not like suddenly just existing is not like a struggle anymore, and somehow suddenly I can like do other things, and like I actually kind of want to work now. It's
well, yeah,
crazy. We find out the only reason she was like that is because she was being weighed down by these like fucking like 30-pound boobs, and
it's so funny. For the canon Nazis in the comments, we have seen her flashback, and she was this lazy when she was a baby or whatever. So like that
yeah, I was thinking of that, but I was like, for the joke, we will pretend that that's not a thing.
I do love that idea. Like, fuck. I mean, because imagine, right? She probably wants to do these, like, you know, little, like, jump ups to, like, railings and, like, the things that cats do, right? And, like, we can't relate to the boob thing, obviously, but, you know, if you've ever gone down the stairs very quickly without underwear on, have you ever had your testicles just fucking bounce up and down when you're like, ah!
I've never had them hurt themselves before, but, I mean, I have experienced the bounce.
Oh yeah,
it can be very bouncy.
I've jumped. I used to be a freak with stairs. I would like jump down like the last 3 type shit. And like, if you do that without underwear, they might like slap into your fucking thigh, you know, shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So like I have heard from big-breasted women, including my own girlfriend, that you know, if you go up, I've even seen them too, like hold their boobs when they're going down there upstairs, right? Because that shit like it hurts, and like Tamas are fucking huge. They're like Tamas are big for American standards.
I can imagine her walking downstairs, just holding them up, like lifting them up, like up to like your chin or whatever, just to keep them from swinging all over the place and throwing off her balance, kind of thing.
Yeah, and shout outs to Nakamura, because you know, he must have watched our pregnancy stream, because I did one of the things I said in there was something I desperately wanted to see from Tama, was her just like laying out with her boobs just out for you know, she would have them out for her babies, right, to like so like this is kind of the closest I'm gonna get to her just like laying them out, you know, presenting them for the Milky.
I mean, they're so big that she can literally like, rest her like cheek on them. You can see on page 11, she's like resting like a pillow. Like
that is peak.
The cheek squish is like crazy.
She doesn't. I understand that it's a pain in the ass for her, but she will never realize how attractive. She will never understand.
And she's like, that's too much work to
be attractive.
Recognize how attractive I am.
Yeah, I mean, she clearly doesn't. Well, she is blushing though, so that's the next question, right? Like, how aware of what she's doing? Like, is this purely just carry them so they don't hurt my back, or does she being a little horny cheeky right there? I think a little column A, a little column B.
Perhaps. I mean, obviously, I'm sure just. I mean, for a lot of women, that is kind of erogenous. So I'm sure just touching them might be doing something for her, but she's probably just appreciating the
weight off. Oh yeah. Bro, yeah, Rentoro, you're right, though. A real boyfriend, the narrator box would have said, and he walked her home like that the whole way.
Yeah.
Well, if that's what you want.
Take one for the team sometimes, Rentaro.
Exactly. See, now that would be
I say to the guy who's like literally the most take one for the team boyfriend there ever has been.
Yeah, that would be the moment where we know that Rentaro actually, that's what I need. A chapter where he finally just says, you know what? I'm succumbing to lust. It's happening. I'm gonna allow myself.
He recognizes that lust and love are not mutually exclusive, and that would be the quantum leap moment.
The closest we got.
Brain blast.
Yeah. The closest we got was that fucking otter meat sumo chapter where it was like he was like, I never said I was done.
Like, I'm not done with you kittens or whatever.
Yeah, except it was just kissing. They basically just made out all night. But it's like, bro, that is the level. This man has like monk level like body control, bro. Because like again, when you make out, you're fucking like bricked up and like dribbling the whole time. All right, when you're making out like that.
Yeah, I'm sure they had to get a whole new pair of underwear, all of them.
Because think about it, Hikari was in there. Hikari would have probably asked like 17 times, like, I could take care of that for you. Rentoro, I could take care of that for you. And he's like, no, we must wait till marriage.
And like I can see you tenting there, Rentaro, yeah.
He's like fucking like a raging bull, like the amount of testosterone and shit. He's like, no!
Yeah, I must, what's the word? Extinguish these feelings just through kissing. Only through kissing.
Rentaro, you're gonna get like this is not good for you.
Like Rentaro, you're like your health. Is not good for your health. And like I don't care.
What girlfriend would be the most likely to give him that like the fact where it's like the if you nut every day it's like prevents like prostate cancer or whatever.
It'd be Nana because she talked about like masturbating
Yeah.
or at least more porn. I think I don't remember the exact thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
Like Nano
Nano.
says that, and then Hikari's like, "Yeah, Rentoro, do you want prostate cancer?" I didn't think so.
Yeah, like yeah, you're right. If I died and you girls would be pretty sad. We canonically and just obviously know that you'd be very sad if I died. So
Peak chapter.
I guess I have to, you know.
Bro, I'm telling you what. They could if they tried a little harder, they could get him get him into some kind of cyclical logic to like Rentoro. We will be very sad. We did see. That's why I like that Hikari chapter. Yeah, we saw what he was willing to do to like give Hikari the lewdness that he wanted, or like the lust that
we need
she
like
wanted.
a part 2 of that chapter to see how things have changed since then.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So hey, Rentoro, it's been a couple days, months, years, and
an indeterminate amount of time.
I was wondering if you were able to squeeze my boobs without lobotomizing yourself. It's like, well,
Crazy.
Tama did just, and she, what? Tama did what?
You're like, right, like I'm over here suffering too, you know, like why did she get special treatment? Huh? It's like, yeah, those are his trigger words, special treatment. He's like, oh shit, yeah, I can't do anything to one girlfriend without being willing to do the other girlfriend.
It's like the marriage proposal arc, but then he goes to the roof, and it's like, it's come to my attention that I have to grope each one of you. Everyone who wants it, I will give you one good grope to make it fair.
Like, they're like, Momiji, did you switch bodies with him again? I'm like,
no, it's really not
like,
me
no,
this time.
I'm over. Like, no, you can tell because I have the mouth thing going on.
Yeah, this is my okay, amazing. All right, did you want to go to Meru?
Yeah, let's see.
Because Meru is interesting because we have like a what I assume to be like a change, like a permanent change going forward to how he refers to her.
Probably, yeah. I mean, wait, do they normally translate the honorifics and the things
I don't remember.
Well, no, wait, but you call her Usachan san, whatever. So yeah, at least in her case, they do keep them. But I actually don't remember. I've been reading too much Japanese media for decades now, so I just it's normal to me. It's like air.
That's me when I pick up an American comic and start reading it like a manga.
No, yeah.
Wait.
Like, hey, wait, why? Like, who wrote this shit? It makes no sense.
Let's see. And again, so this moment here, I knew you would like this because it's more of a Meru's gooberness. I just love how she reacts to things. The facial expression stays exactly the same, and she's like, beyond my wildest imaginations, truly.
I loved how, despite her perpetual slasher smile, somehow I was able to tell the Meru was particularly pleased by this. Very cute.
It's so cute, you know, like because it's great. I don't even know how to word why it's so cute. It's just the ability. I don't know. It's like. Okay.
I mean, even more than that, she was looking she was looking unusually beautiful today, like
glowing, truly.
Yeah, especially when she like like Ren-chan, and I mean, I don't know, like there's something about that angle and the blush and the everything. Just you're like, oh my lord.
So
beautiful.
I have a way. I was trying to think of like a way to describe why I like this. Have you ever dabbled in what's the tag called? Casual
like
sex, but like also emotionless sex.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay, so like I don't like pure emotionless because like I want them to like it a little bit, but like there's kind of a one that I've seen here and there. I don't even know if there's a word for it, but I'll describe the vibe. It's a very like the one that I always think of is it's Princess Bubblegum and Finn, but adult Finn, don't worry. And and like Princess Bubblegum's like leaning over the counter, like doing her makeup or some shit in like a fucking mirror, and she's naked, and then Finn's got like a huge boner, and they're like about to go on a mission, and she's like, you can't go on the mission like that, and then she just like spreads her pussy while she's doing her makeup, and she's like, here, take care of it, you know what I mean? Like, I like that kind of thing where it's just like super casual, like it doesn't need to be like this big explosion of like, oh my god, they're just like, it gives the vibe like we've been in a relationship forever. I'm not gonna like scream about this, but I'm very happy, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, like it's almost like sex as a means to an end kind of thing. Almost.
I love it. I love it. I love that fine balance where it's like she's enjoying it too, but it's just like I mean, we do this every day, morning routine.
It's become every day, but obviously that doesn't mean it's bad. That doesn't mean it loses its magic just because it's every day kind of thing.
I love it. So that was kind of my a long-winded example to try to tell you why I enjoyed this. But and like you could imagine this conversation has now made me imagine her face during sex and how she would enjoy that.
Yeah, I'm sure we look very similar to this, but yeah, we would still be able to tell that she was enjoying it somehow.
Oh, dude.
I think part of it is like normally like you can kind of see her whole iris, like it's like how we see it in like that second panel, but then like on the bottom one we see like her lids are just low enough that they're covering the top of the pupil, so he doesn't look as slasher smileless.
I love her.
But, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's a big. It's very fun with like these same expression. Like the
girlfriends.
The same expression girlfriends.
Same face girlfriends.
It almost becomes like in my mind, like the horniness or the kinkiness of sex with them becomes like a challenge. It's like, I will make you emote.
Or it's like you become able to distinguish the most minute little expressional changes.
Yeah. That's a much less lewd way to put that. Thank you.
Yeah. You become a connoisseur of their facial expressions, you know.
That's so true. That's the same way. Yep, you're right. Thank you for bringing that up. It's the same exact thing. The chapter when Momoji got carpal tunnel is a great example, because we see like that really detailed image of her face at the very end, where it's still her face with the normal way her face is drawn, but you can see the softness there, the real love. You know, she fucking tamped down the autism for 3 seconds to lock in.
Yeah, like her love managed to break through the autism. like normally, it's just that her emotional expression is like on the gain or whatever is like turned down real low. So you have to have a big emotional expression to create a tiny little
it's like those pictures that are so dark you got to up the brightness a bunch to see one little detail. Yeah. I love that. But yeah, so I'm curious to see if that he will change the way he refers to her going forward. It reminds me of...
and speaking of that, like Ren-chan, you gotta be more honest by his eyes. I'm sure your girlfriends will be glad to fulfill them for you. I'm sure Mary will be glad to call you Ren-chan all the live long day.
Cute. I love, which is cool because like we have Aru has been Aru gave Rentoro a pet name, right? The darling thing, and it feels like these other girls now are like, I'm going to do that now. Fuck her.
Like, wait, we can do that?
Is that allowed? Now, as the Japanese expert of the two of us, remind me, Chan. What is the like? Because I know that San means something, Chan means something. Is that like what's Chan?
I mean, I guess like the simple five is normally used to refer to like women or girls. But
that's what I thought. Okay, I'm glad I was right.
It can also be used as like a cutesy thing to refer to any thing that you have like affection for.
Oh, affection, endearment, informality, especially for young children or close female friends.
Yeah, like parents might call their like younger boys whatever Chan kind of thing.
I like that a lot. Okay, so that is, I want to pat myself on the back. That is what I assumed, so I'm glad that I got that right. Because in my head I was like, isn't that like the feminine one? And it reminds me of one of my favorite panels where he's cross-dressing to try to get into that like gal club, and they're like, as you can see, he has the soul of a gal. So, like Rentoro, bro, I'll tell you what, one of my favorite narratives that I keep fucking huffing the copium about is Rentoro being like very feminine, goated, you always bring up the like, I can be their mother too. That's to me my fucking like narrative, my agenda of Rentoro being the based progressive man he is. He's got that he's got a feminine side, and he's very in touch with his feminine side, and I like that. The fact that he blushes about that makes me think that he kind of enjoys being referred to in that way. I like that. It's nice.
Yeah, very. I mean, yeah, I was trying to build on that what you said, but I didn't really have anything. So,
Trans Rentoro.
I thought of that, but I was like, that's probably pushing it too far.
No, it is. But cross-dressing Rentoro a little bit more often, please. You feed us.
Rentaro, I mean, he's already done it, so I mean, that's.
Oh my god.
At least he's a practicing transvestite, if not identifying as one.
Guys, here's what we need. We've talked about it many, many times. And the fact that it hasn't been done makes me think that Nakamura is like saving it for like chapter 500 or something. The gender bend drug episode chapter is gonna go.
Yeah, it's been coming up more and more in the community. People have been talking about it. Bro. It's an obvious thing. Like,
think about it, bro. Oh my god. Like, okay,
possibilities.
Every girl I've ever known has been like, man, I wish just for a day I could have a penis. I want to know what it's like to have a penis. Right?
Don't give Hikari that.
Give Hikari a penis.
Terrifying. The world will not be able to survive. She'll be like,
Hikari's mind with the
don't even know.
stereotypical horniness of a man.
Right,
Bro.
not even most men aren't even as horny as Hikari.
Exactly, bro. Oh, I need to see that. Because again, I know a bunch of women who are like, yeah, like it's nice to be penetrated, but sometimes I want to penetrate. I want to be the one to penetrate. I could see that for Hikari. Just like I have a mighty need to fuck Rentoro, but I don't want him in me. I want to be in him, and Kusuri's like, I can solve that problem. I can.
Like that's how they do it. That's how we open up on it.
Kusuri, I have to fuck Rentoro's asshole. It's like, oh, better yet, you can fuck his pussy. What?
At the very least, fanfic writers, we're writing your ideas for you. So get up to it.
Top 3 girls most likely to peg. Go.
Oh Lord, probably Hikari, maybe Hikari. I don't know.
Almost, we're sitting on Meru here. I can almost see Meru doing it with that face of hers.
It's time. Like, I don't know. It's a very fairy tale thing. Sometimes they will get switched. Genders will get switched, and
a girl with a penis. How fairy tale?
Who else? Maybe Saki, because that feels. Men are usually.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, Saki wants to be above you. Yeah.
He's topping you.
And okay, because she is older than Rentoro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Saki has got to fucking put her kohai in line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Correction.
Fuck.
And
yes.
Probably Himeka. You'd be like, it's very abnormal.
Good transition. Let's go up to Himeka.
Yeah.
Okay. Himeka, I love her, but this
right,
is.
I'll give Himeka this. She has some very fire fits,
oh yeah,
all the time. Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? I want to make sure I'm not being. I assume this is the joke, but in my head, I'm like, maybe it's like a Japanese culture thing. But to me, it's actually more normal.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the joke, right?
Goddamn goofball.
So I figured it was she's so in that mindset of doing the opposite. She's even though she's already doing the less normal thing, she's like, I gotta switch it. It's opposite. It's really real opposite day type shit.
Right.
But yeah, to me,
perpetual goofy ass woman.
To me, the highlight of this section is this close up on her face, and this is something Nozawa does banger ass close ups on her face.
I'm throbbing over here. Damn, my heart.
Rios, I can feel you throbbing. What?
Crazy.
Yeah, no, this is a very cute moment.
I gotta remember that. I gotta remember that line for some fanfiction of mine, because that'd be a great line.
What, I can feel your heart racing?
I can feel you throbbing.
I see.
And it's you're like, wait, what type of throbbing?
I really do like this though, because she accidentally pulls out the Riz hardcore. Because that goes hard, right? He's laying on her legs, and she's like, and by the way, if she can feel his heartbeat from the back of his head,
yeah, really,
no, that is possible. I've had my heart either through caffeine or going to the gym. I've felt the pulse from my neck before, but that means it's going ham, and it is what I'm saying.
His heart's about to explode. Explosivo.
And but yeah, it's just such Riz, bro, for her to just look down and be like, I can feel your heart.
Himeka is the Riz girlfriend.
No, but what I was gonna say is that she instantly undermines it by being like, from how weird I am, right? And he's just no.
Yep, Himeka, that's totally it. Nothing else.
See, that's also its own level of attraction or attractiveness, because it's the not knowing,
goofy and clumsy and just ungainly, basically.
She's also accidentally being attractive, right? I've always found that very attractive. Is she is so committed to this other thing that she's doing, which everyone else is like, yeah, okay, but just herself, her normal self, when she's not even doing that, people love, you know what I mean? So there's something kind of cute about that, right? Is she's on the way to the thing she's actually trying to do. She's succeeding so hard, you know?
Yeah, it's basically she got so good at one thing. She's like, I gotta try to do other things.
Literally,
he basically maxed the skill tree on her main goals in life. Now she's just doing other shit, basically.
Yeah, and she's also got the midriff out, and Rentoro's right next to that, bro. Stronger. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I'm just saying that tummy. Not that singer tummy. I'm sure they probably have some muscle
Oh yeah,
tonedness,
the diaphragm, the moving up and down. Yeah, we definitely know what we're talking about, guys.
Yeah, truly. Experts over here.
Yeah, I mean, but stronger man than I, because I would be turning my head to the right and going. Hold on, wait.
He should have done that. He should have. Yeah. Let's pretend that's what happened in the panels after this.
Yeah. Blown is that what it's called? Blown raspberries?
Yeah, blown raspberries.
Yeah. Oh man, I do that shit. It's really fun to fucking sneak up on your girl and do that. You just got to make sure she's not the type of girl to hit you.
Yeah.
Get the fuck off me.
I'll clock you one good kind of thing.
I love her. All right.
I also really like how how it's very sweet. They're talking about other girlfriends. He opened up with can you believe Matsuri did that? Which I mean, really did contribute to what I was a big fan of in this chapter, which was the level of continuity going on in it. Just within the chapter. I don't remember that ever happened. Day life.
The only one I can think of is I always talk about the daily life where you're talking about specifically within a daily life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's actually several little things building on each other.
Mm-hmm. It's also
and then it literally climax with Matsuri being literally about to fucking die from frustration over letting Saki get one over on her.
Is the implication that she fucking... I mean, I know that they have a cute rivalry there, but you could almost read that as I cannot let her be better than me than anything. Right, yeah. It is Saki. She almost lost to Shizuka in arm wrestling.
Yeah, and she lost to Matsuri in thumb wrestling. I mean, damn,
Oh my god, I almost Saki strikes me as we never see them bully each other because they tend to be pretty nice. But Saki, in a normal friend group where there's a hierarchy, I feel like Saki would be the punching bag.
She'd be
the lowest on the totem.
I was she would try to haze people.
No, yeah, she would try, but I think she would come in. Okay, I'll put it this way: if the Rentoro family wasn't so kind and nice, I think she wouldn't be able to get away with any of her shit. I think she would be bullied relentlessly and run away cry.
I mean, she basically does. I mean, at least that's what Matsuri.
The little children.
Matsuri fills that role for Saki.
Matsuri's I'll fucking bully her. I don't care. Someday Matsuri's on that sometimes you need to be bullied to learn how to acclimate socially.
Matsuri's on that European protesting type shit. Where I'm not gonna let the elites look down on me. I'm gonna fucking burn shit down and protest.
Fuck yeah! Did gas go up 10 cents? Burn it all down.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to Moonlight's favorite, Usa.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, yeah.
When I
being
first...
the little spoon with Usachan, it must be so nice.
And she's tall. Yeah, so fucking when I first read this, I don't know, because I'm reading under the futons in my head. Futon is the bed, so I was like, are you under? I thought they had one of those bedspreads that go on the ground, but they were under it, they were laying on the hard floor under the mattress itself, and I was like, what?
I mean, maybe,
but Uso would love that.
Would do that, yeah.
And it made me think about this is the most minor JoJo spoilers of all time, by the way. Don't even, if you consider this a spoiler, you're fucking stupid. It's literally chapter 1 of part
Jonathan dies.
Yeah, what? Okay. So, in JoJo part 8, one of the JoJo part 8, the main JoJo is the autistic JoJo. And before I know what you're gonna say, aren't they all? No. So there's varying levels, but we're talking 10%, 5%. 85%.
Yeah, we're talking what's Araki looked up the Wikipedia the DSM-5 description of autism.
Oh yeah. The main character, I forget what his fucking name. It's hard with the main JoJo part 8 because he's 2 dudes combined. He has 4 testicles.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what his new name that he gave. I don't know. People call him Gappy. I don't know why. God damn it.
Yeah.
This is gonna bother me.
Unfortunately, I cannot help since I don't. My JoJo lore is not advanced enough to that part.
Hold on, I'm finding it now. Okay, it is Josuke.
Yep.
Okay, Josuke. But part 8 Josuke, because there's also part 4 Josuke. But
he ran out of Joe-based pun names.
I hear part 9's main character is named Jodio, which is damn.
Oh, yeah.
He's fucking
He ain't my first Jodio.
Okay, all that to say, part 8 JoJo, one of his things, autism thing, you know how autistic people weighted blankets and shit? Like that's like kind of like a
Yeah,
thing.
I like weighted blankets.
Because you're
Well,
autistic.
Yeah. Literally, what I did as a kid, I would tuck my sheets in real tight, so it kind of. I didn't realize at the time I was basically recreating a weighted blanket for myself. But anyway, yeah, go on.
You wanted back in the womb, the comfort. Yeah, he takes that a step further, and he like, okay, so there's like the box spring and the actually no, because it's Japan, they might have been on the floor. He sleeps under the mattress.
Oh.
The mattress.
I did do that.
The whole
yeah.
the whole fucking mattress is on top of him.
Damn, now that's some autism levels that I could not match.
Yeah. So that's basically I just love the idea of Usa doing that.
Honestly, I mean that's a good progression of her condition. I don't know what we're gonna call this, but yeah.
Yeah, she needs little like pain go away things that she can do to like make it so she doesn't spurt blood and die.
Yeah, loneliness go away kind of shit.
She's also really into this like hive mind shit. I like, you know what I mean? Like if there's anyone, if they ever
wants to merge at all levels, physical, psychological,
she would probably be into soaking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, If I okay,
yeah, like literally, like I mean, that's the thing. Like, they're falling asleep while
no!
in them, and like
exactly.
If you're lucky, it stays in the whole night, kind of thing.
That's what I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad because that was something I really wanted to try with Allie. Unfortunately, so Allie and I are both a little chubby, so it was hard to format it properly. You know what I mean? Just to be totally genuine. But like, yeah, that's the dream, bro. Fucking marinate your penis.
Yeah, the Mormons came up with like, they might have been doing it to avoid a normal sexuality, but honestly, it's actually kind of a.
It goes hard.
Yeah, it's real necessity is a mother of invention type shit.
Yeah. No, I've always loved the kind of like the, I want to be closer to you, closer. Like you're literally on top of them. Like, I'm not close enough. Like, I want to be in your skin.
I want the Evangelion human instrumentality project. Like if he was the main character in that series, and there would be no saving once whatever got fused into one entity. He'd be like, yeah, we're staying like this forever. There's no coming back from that.
I could see a future chapter where it's like a sci-fi parody where and like she's the villain of it, where she's like creating like a fucking like Akira monster flesh hive mind, and she's like, this is great, can't you see, look at how cuddly they are, and it's like a fucking abomination, but like her vision, it's just a bunch of people like hugging in like a pile, but like everyone else, like what it actually is like a horrific Akira monster.
It's like instead of Saya no Uta, it's Saya no Usa. Yeah, for the people who know about that ancient visual novel, I'm sure they're like, God. Even the DiCaprio pointing meme.
Epic reference.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we get to see fucking... Oh, God, I'm forgetting. Saki. We get to see Saki and Gothic Lolita, and honestly, fits her
crazy.
Hard. Goes hard, actually.
Yeah, really. First off, I was like, what the? And I was like, I'm not complaining. I'm like, oh, it's actually pretty good.
Oh, it's her. I love her hair. Her hair is... I love the thing she does with her hair on the left. Her right, our left. It just looks so good. And... I don't think they're this burnt, but like when I looked at her noodle, well, then again, they do have like a soot coming off of them. There's like an ash. Yeah. So like
they have slop onomatopoeia coming off of them. That's never a good thing.
Yeah. When I was, if it was me writing this, the one change I would have made to this chapter would have been to add a crunch noise, because I wanted these noodles to be so burnt that they were essentially just carbon.
Yep. Oh Lord. Like, I've had that happen when I put some accidentally. Because normally when I reheat my pizza, I put it on like 30% power. But then sometimes you mess up. You're not paying attention. You put it on for 100% power. And you get that shit, and it's like okay, well, about to just destroy my teeth or whatever. I'm not gonna waste it.
Yeah. Oh God, really? There's got to be a level of how bad it could be or would be.
Yeah, specifically like the cheese. It usually gets like real burned. Because normally I put it on a lower temperature but a longer time, so it kind of melts the cheese back to kind of like what it was like when you first ordered. So if I mess up and put it on for 100% for like 2.5 minutes,
I need to teach you the real way to reheat.
Oh, okay.
So I saw this on fucking TikTok once, and it's changed my life. I've never done it different ever. Okay, the secret is you need a bit of, not in the oven. You do it in like a pan, and you have like a cover for the pan. And the secret is you need a bit of water, because then it keeps it hydrated.
I sprinkle with some water and put it in the microwave for.
Oh, fuck the microwave. You
I
get.
don't have time.
No, it doesn't take that long.
Is already.
Do it.
Okay,
you can do it in 2.5 minutes, bro. Okay, you get the pan. Absolutely. All you're doing is so the way I saw it was you take an ice cube, and then in the time that it takes the ice cube to melt and evaporate under the pot, the pizza's perfect. It literally tastes exactly the way it tasted when it was first made. It's. I wish I could show you. I'll send you a video.
No, I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah. So okay, yeah. It's
in case I ever get stuck in a place without a microwave, but I still have like a stove.
Yeah. One slice of pizza.
And I have ice cubes and a pizza.
One slice of pizza, one ice cube, as hot, like max temperature, max hot. Get it to the point where like the water like fucking atomizes like the second it hits, and then you put that pizza in, throw the ice cube in, cap it. And then like let it fucking. It's basically like steam cooking the pizza, and you don't got to worry about the water making the pizza soggy because once it evaporates, then the bottom gets crispy again. You know what I mean? Because it's so hot. Yeah. It's so perfect. Anyway, that aside, but yeah, it was. You know what I like about this? The food is terrible, but like he's eating it, he's
imagining all the work, all the love and effort he put into it.
I really like
that's
that.
the perfect seasoning, I suppose.
It genuinely is, man. Like, there's just something so... It's a very romantic, charming thing when someone cooks for you, even if it's, like, not great.
I mean, yeah, the anime loves doing that shit. Like, I honestly, I'd be more impressed if I saw a storyline where, like, the character was actually good at cooking and there was, like, no... there was no like it's so bad we had to pixelate it for the viewers' safety kind of shit. Just for once, just let us have something we can actually cook normally.
Oh, that's true. Well, I mean, there's a couple people. I'm trying to think. Are there girls that can cook well? I know Karne likes to bake. I guess, and then obviously like she does her fucking Matsuri does her noodles, but yeah. We need like a chef girlfriend, like a Gordon Ramsay. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Yeah. It's like basically just Gordon Ramsay, but with like some kind of twist. It'd be really funny.
They're a girl. That's it. Like Gordon Oko Ramsay.
And how do I want you to fuck me? Raw.
Yeah, I want to be sandwiched. Like what am I? Like I'm not an idiot sandwich. A girlfriend sandwich.
What's my favorite position? The spit roast. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so all this to say, it's time. Okay, I've been really excited because here's the thing. Everyone thinks when I come out and I say, "Hey, I don't like Miss Aru Futate." Everyone's like, how could you how do you even enjoy the series when you hate all the girlfriends? And it's like, no, listen. The hatred fuels me. Okay? So like what I love about having a girl that I hate is that now, one, I want to love them, right? So now, every single moment she's on screen, I'm going to be fucking locked the hell in. I'm leaning forward. I'm looking for anything.
Like it's fucking wrestling where like we've got the heel. I'm trying to, are they going to turn good or are they going to be bad?
Exactly. Perfect metaphor. I'm sitting here like, I'm every single fucking letter, every pixel of every letter, I'm like, can I discern a character trait? And today, ladies and gentlemen, we know that she is aware of Tears of the Kingdom, which is amazing.
Probably, maybe she plays it.
I'm going to choose...
Now you said because before you said that, I was assuming that she played the game perhaps or. But now you say I'm like actually it would be very Aru Futate for her to like have never played the game. You're just aware of it as like a cute or a fun game,
addictive game. Yeah. I think okay. So here's how I'm interpreting this, because I like to interpret it this way. I'm trying to be as charitable as possible for her. So, and Bawa and shout outs to Bawa in the Discord. We are like OG Zelda fans, and Zelda recently took a massive like formula shift when they went to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Do you know much about that or no?
Yeah, isn't it? They went open world. Yeah.
Open world, but also you gain things from the open world switch, but you also kind of lose things, right? Like without the linearity, it's harder to tell a good story. They've kind of totally done away with items. So like, you used to be like, oh, you get certain items and that would unlock different areas of the map, but now they can't do that because they have to have every area of the map open at once. Anyway, so I personally would like them to go back to linearity a bit because like I kind of miss it. But anyway, so the in deep fucking Zelda fans have like this war against the normies. Because, unfortunately, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom sold a quadrillion units. Breath of the Wild alone sold more than every other previous Zelda game combined. Like even like
they literally spawned like fucking Zelda, Breath of the Wild likes. I mean, like that's basically what Genshin Impact is. Just Breath of the Wild, but gotchified, and that became his own like metastasized cancer of gaming.
Literally. I've also seen, by the way, like I will never forget this TikTok, okay? Because again, I'm as someone who like I love the old games, the old Zelda. And it's not just nostalgia; like their formulas are totally different, right? And so like I saw a TikTok once from a girl, and I'm choosing to basically implant Aru onto this girl, where because this is now Bawa and I both are now characterizing Aru as a fucking normie because she's 12, right? So she's like a Fortnite player basically. The vibe I'm getting is that she only plays like new games, and like if you tried to give her like an N64 game, she'd be like, I don't play games that came out before 2010.
I don't play old games. I play retro games. It's Breath of the Wild.
Oh, I love that. But all that to say, so I saw this TikTok, and it was like this girl, this like a girl on TikTok who like loved Breath of the Wild, and people were like recommending her that hey, you should play some of the older Zelda games. And she came back in just such a nasty way. She was just like, yeah, I tried those games. They are not Breath of the Wild. And she was like, they may be Zelda games, but they're not Breath of the Wild. I do not like that. Yeah, I'm like, oh.
Okay, I mean.
Yeah, well, because they are very different games, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I've seen Game Grumps play basically all the Zelda games, so I know how different they are, just in general, but then specifically.
Mostly just the formula, like the gameplay itself. Yeah. But all that to say, so that's fun. I'm happy. I really liked this interaction. One, because it is just funny, right? Like I love the way it's like, oh, isn't brushing my wonderful twintails ever so fun, darling? It is. I could do this the rest of my life and never get tired. Just like playing Tears of the Kingdom? Yes. Just like playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Crazy.
That makes me think Nakamura's just been playing Tears of the Kingdom lately.
Right, it's probably what it is.
But doesn't matter, because the second author pen hits paper, it is canon. Okay, so Aru Futate is a 12-year-old fucking Tears of the Kingdom player, and because she's fucking 12, I guarantee you she's one of those motherfuckers that like plays Fortnite and like Apex, and so I choose to believe that she is a gamer, and she goes on these online games, and she's like fucking, I don't know, bragging about her twintails, and they're like, we can't even fucking see you.
Shut the fuck up, play the game.
She's like, I'm sorry guys, I couldn't see the screen, my twintails got in the way.
Yeah. You're like, fuck you, my twintails are awesome. I'm gonna whoop your ass. We're on the same team.
That's so funny. So, that all I need is a good headcanon, okay? That's funny.
Right. So honestly, I think we need to see the girlfriends interact with other human beings besides either Rentaro or
the other girlfriends. Like,
how long has it been since they had outside interactions with other human beings?
Yeah, that's why we need the Natty's family comes back arc.
Yeah.
Oh my god! But okay, and then so on top of that, right? When she, first of all, very cute. The "Can I get a kiss" goes hard. Like visually, she's very cute. Yeah. And I do like how. Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say?
Too much referencing Game Grumps. I was when my like, "Can I get a kiss?" Like.
I see. Yeah. Oh, I can't. My voice is too given out to do it.
Your dad?
I was gonna go. I was gonna go slurp.
Oh, yep. What like goofy ass Zelda names?
I know a lot of them. It was Slurp, Butlet was their Wind Waker one. Spiarmph was one.
Yep.
That might be all I remember. But yeah, anyway, so but then so at this point I'm reading this, right? And I'm in the mentality of like she's a gamer. Right, she's like a young middle schooler gamer. So when I read this part where she literally ties her twintails around his neck, and she says,
not a lasso. What do they call it? The knots?
Fucking noose. That's what I was gonna say. Noose. Yeah,
I'm like, careful, girl. Like, all right, like, careful them things.
She could literally hang a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So So I read this though, and I'm already in the mindset of like, oh, she's like a cringe, like fucking Gen Alpha gamer, right? and so I read this, and she says, lured in by the enchanting twintails, the trap springs, and my brain instantly went to FNAF, like Five Nights at Freddy's. I literally, for like 2 seconds, I thought she was making a FNAF reference, like her hair is the fucking like Freddy going, ah! And that would have been really funny, but I don't think that was what she was saying.
Probably not.
I do love this. Is actually really cute, like role play they're doing though. It's like, oh, you're dissolving me in your fucking acidic juices like a Venus flytrap, which there's a vagina reference there somewhere.
And like a spider, like your twintails, like the fangs sticking your digestive juices into me, whatever.
Guys, where were you when you learned that vagina juices are acidic and semen is a base, so therefore they cancel each other out?
I was on Earth.
Why was that so funny?
I don't know.
I remember, dude. I
was too young to remember. I think
I was chemistry class somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. I probably learned it from like Nat Geo or something similar. Like.
Well, I just remember learning about like what's an acid, what's a base, and I remember like fucking late middle school, early high school Red made an epic sexist joke where it was like, "Oh, you're telling me women are acidic?" I could have told you that one.
Well, I mean, all that means that men are basic. That's
no, men are base.
Oh yeah. That's probably what it would have been. Basic, at least from where I lived, it really didn't become a thing until like high school, I think.
Yeah. But anyway, yes.
Depends on how young. But yeah.
Vagina juices are slightly acidic. Not enough to. I don't think it would eat away your penis.
It will just eat through your panty lining.
Yeah, I've seen. Oh yes. Have you guys seen how vagina juices can like bleach girls' panties? There'll be like a little like line where their vagina juices have. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, us guys don't have to worry about.
We are blowing some fucking minds right now. I guarantee you. Yeah, like 90% of our audience are like, "What?"
Yeah, because 90% of our audience are young men. So
not shitting on you at all. Like, I didn't know that until
expansion.
Until I started doing our laundry, and I'm like looking at Allie's panties, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
He's sitting in bleach.
No, I'm producing it. Okay. All right. It's time to talk about my girl. Oh, and by the way, remiss to mention, great chapter for us here at Chaos Squared. Yeah, we have the Uto, we have the Ren, we have the Tama. I mean, just
honestly,
peak all around.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of a rogues gallery. It's like I guess a heroes gallery. It's all your faves being
the waifus gallery,
proving why they're your faves.
I love it. Yeah. And by the way, it makes me very happy that we go right from Uto to your girl. I like it when they're next to each other, because in my head I'm basically like projecting us onto them. That's us.
Yeah. I kissed Rentaro because I kissed his boo boo away.
Okay, so I'll go with Uto here. Okay, so shout outs to Thief of RPG in our Discord. He did the one piece of conversation I've seen about this chapter before filming this was him basically being like, Uto's was the weakest of the whole chapter. And I was like, okay, yes, kind of, but at the same time, I also do agree with what Tuesday said in our Discord, which is like, sometimes it's just a cute little bit. It doesn't have to be, you know what I mean? So here's what it doesn't
have to be Pulitzer Prize winning literature.
Exactly. And we just had this serious chapter with her. Oh, go ahead, sir.
Oh, I got to say, it can be a fun little moment. Yeah, that's all it needs to be sometimes.
So here's what I like about this. What I really like about this is that we actually see a big moment where she is not bard speaking. You can even see that the text thing isn't doing their little the font that they use for her when she's bard. You know what I mean? And to me, I'm choosing to take this again. I will fucking filter out character development from the purified, the most pure of water. I will find the gold.
It's like fucking what's the word? Like 1 parts per billion of character development. You will find it.
I will. Yeah. If there's whatever the EPA's legal limit of character development in this water is, I will find it. What was I gonna say? There's a sick PFOS reference, Red. Thanks, Red. But do you know about PFOS? That's like a real big problem in Michigan. Oh, you don't know?
Oh, okay.
Forever chemicals.
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah. Wait, I'm aware of the various different rural or small towns that have all the fucking time up here. Isn't because Flint is in Flint, Michigan is in Michigan, right? So that's a famous example.
You know, it's funny. It's, that's something that even not being from Michigan, you've heard of like Flint and all the drama with Flint. So that's where my ex was from. Oh, well, I've said her first name before.
I've never lived with you. Why you I don't know. You need to.
I forgot. But I mean, its first name is fine, right? Surely.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm sure there are lots of, especially in Flint, Michigan.
Fuck. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll bleep it. Fuck. I would go through a whole fucking processing and editing just to fuck. I'll do it. I'll go in and bleep it. Fuck. Okay. Anyway. So she was from there. So I remember like, and that was around the time that was like big and happening. I was like driving over there, and I was like, I'm not gonna drink the water when I'm over here.
I'm not gonna get rained on when I'm over here.
But yeah, so this is a really cute. That to me, that's the main thing of this moment here.
Yeah,
and I think
also we get like the barest fucking hint of what it would be like if Nakamura allowed the forward march of time, let's experience different seasons besides just eternal spring.
Yeah,
like this motherfucker is like literally like dangling in front of us. Like, you want non-spring thing, don't you? It's like, yes.
It does feel as though he's essentially totally given up on that now,
right,
because now he's established that he can literally just like make it whenever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like so like it does seem like we're never going to have any, because now, chapters don't feel like they're like progressing in time now. Each one just kind of feels like an isolated moment in time. So maybe
it literally gets to the point where like you can't even, like, for all you know, these moments could be happening like
next year.
Girlfriend, like these girlfriend, they could be having like girlfriend. Like we have to talk about time in terms of like girlfriends. Like, for all we know, this could be happening. This Uto thing could be happening like back in like girlfriend 30 or like 29 or something.
It could, yeah.
Or it could be happening in girlfriend 59.
Yeah, he just has like some random line about like the wedding tomorrow, and they're like, "What?"
Yeah. No, honestly, that'd be kind of cool. We just started referring to things outside of the moment.
We have to fucking like piece together the timeline. There's like, dude, Moonlight would start fucking like Zelda theory channels, like fucking like the timeline. Fucking so yeah,
that'd be kind of fun. Like, I mean, Nakamura.
I think it would confuse normies.
Yeah, maybe they would get mad.
Yeah, but I think what we do have from this is that we may not get a permanent winter, but you could start putting little winter scenes into
like have a moment where
lives.
Kahari's like, I procured a snow machine and just dumped it all over the rooftops, and now we can pretend it's winter.
There you go.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, there you go. But then because it's like, summer or spring, it like melts super fast and like floods the parking lot of the school.
Yeah. How could we have not seen this coming?
More deaths on your hands, Sahari. Congrats. Okay, so the Uto though, right? I think we would be remiss not to mention that you have I really, really like, and because again, I love Uto, so it's like the smallest thing. I'm like, oh, I like that she's speaking to him not in the bard speak. I like that she basically I'll show you my appreciation.
In the moment.
And she's also like, she's so used to like keeping her like neutral expression, but she's like, this is like a real moment where she looks like she's just like really having fun. She's like totally dropped, and to me what I get from this is she's so in this moment of happiness that she's like forgotten to put her cover on, and I really like this. Feels like genuine her here,
I'll admit, Udo has never looked as good to me as when she did that classic splashes you with water shit, but with leaves. But I was like, I saw the vision there for a second.
Yeah, I agree. And she's just laughing. She's smiling. It's nice. And what I'm getting from this is more confidence. And what I'm choosing, if we are going to assume that each chapter somehow falls into place in the timeline, this is like shortly after the Bangs incident, where she got reaffirmed by the family that they all have her back and love her, and Rentoro of course would never find her ugly no matter what haircut she has, you know what I mean? So
no matter what leaves he's covered in,
I also love her fit too, by the way. Fucking long ass, what would you call this, a tailcoat, a trench coat?
Maybe
it's giving
something long.
It's giving
like hand-me-down or something.
No, Uto is the fucking girlfriend that will go into a thrift shop with $20 in her pocket and fucking go and just get sexy. You know what I mean? Like that's like the whole point of that. So you know the song I'm talking about, right? Like, I'm gonna.
I thought I was like, what is referencing?
Oh,
is referencing something?
It's
like I've never heard this song.
Really?
From my point of view, you started speaking weirdly.
Roast Rios for not knowing about the Macklemore song "Thrift Shop."
Damn.
You don't? Do you know who Macklemore is?
I'm too weeaboo. Well, yeah, I know Macklemore.
Okay, yeah. So he has a song.
I'm too weeaboo to know any normal, especially songs from like the retro songs like that.
Yeah, there's a line in that song where he says, "I wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible." Like,
because obviously I was alive when those songs would have been playing on like radios and like, so maybe
you've surely heard
I've been exposed to it. Yeah.
All that to be said, though, that's another thing. I like that any moment we see Uto out of her bard outfit, I really like, because it's the multifacetedness. basically it's the time spent without the Bard outfit that makes the Bard outfit charming. You know what I mean?
It's interesting because it's not totally without, because he's still wearing those like shoe bag
cute
things. Which actually I realized when I was reading through it, it's actually very similar to the things that Natty has on her forearms.
Yes, I love that loose baggy shit. It's very cute. But she's looking fire as fuck. I really, really enjoy. What I was gonna say is it's giving 10th Doctor from Doctor Who.
Ooh.
This like long coat. It's a good fucking look.
We need the Japanese schoolgirl doctor. Like,
oh, please. You know what?
That's when they do like an anime, like when Japan does like its take on Doctor Who.
Doctor Who anime.
I'm literally he'd be like, I am like, this is my 13th life. You know, I've been alive for, like, I may look like I'm an 18-year-old or whatever, small Japanese girl, but I'm actually, you know, like a million-year-old Time Lord.
And then the Dalek like tentacle fucks her because, you know, it's Japan. Daleks are like little tentacle creatures underneath the metal.
Oh
yeah.
Well, yeah, I have heard of it.
So anyway.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. Yeah.
All that to say, I love Uto's. I mean, this just reminds me how much I like her because she is that girl that would be like, I want to see a date where, because Uto would do this, where they go to a fucking Goodwill together to like get some fucking cheap drip. Yeah, but she would like word it in like a cute way, like I think I've told you about this in Fire Force. Arthur's whole thing in Fire Force is that his power level is entirely dependent on how cool he feels. How much he believes he's a knight. So like there's a part where his sword breaks and they need to get him a new sword, but they can't just, you know, buy the material and make it. His friend makes it like a side quest, you know. He like goes around to all like the people in this village and he like gives them like lines to read, like as if they're like NPCs in a video game, and it's like, I've heard there's a special material over here, you know what I mean?
Crazy.
I love imagine a whole like Uto chapter where like they just go on a date and they're literally just going to like Goodwill or like a thrift store to get some like cool like banger ass like old clothes, because Uto would love that vibe. Uto would dress like, you
know, it's like a fetch quest. We gotta go get the what's the word, like the healing shirt of might level 39.
I hear there's a cloak in here that can up your charisma stat by 30 or by 3.
Potion seller, I need your strongest potion.
And it's a Monster energy drink.
Like, you can't handle these energy drinks.
And she's like,
customer side.
Try me. I have been a traveling bard for X amount of time.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry. I still like my potions are only fit for the strongest men and among the weakest.
I can only sell you this potion if you show me your official identification that shows that you are at least 21 years of age.
Like Kusuri.
Yo! Okay, Matsuri got it. I'm gonna need the aged up Uto chapter stat.
Honestly, we just need like an aged up character chapter. Like, what would that look like when they're 18 or
I want to know how
adults, the young adults.
Is she still gonna look like uber masculine? I need to know, because so Uto is middle schooler.
She looks more masculine.
I hope so. Honestly, yeah. I want her to be one where Uto is just destined to have no titties. I'm sorry. It's just that it's written in the cards for her.
No, I guess rather than masculine, more just like utterly androgynous.
Oh, it's perfect. It's fucking cuts it to that Homelander, and it's perfect. It was absolutely perfect.
Down to the last detail.
Ugh, yummers.
Speaking down to the last detail.
It's all right. It's time for Rios to cook. Go ahead, brother.
I mean, honestly, my only notes for this bit were just
more, please.
But yeah, but I mean, it's basically that joke I made about how, like, if I broke a limb or whatever, I'd be like, first, of course, we call the ambulance, but when they're coming, I'm like, you can take some pictures if you want.
Oh, I love that, and that's such a special form of love, you know. I really like that. Like you know, once we get the medical, you know, I'm not dying at least. Hey, you want to come and see the wound? You know, like if you got fucking like, I don't know, like I'm trying to think of like a fucked up. Okay, like when I got my foot crushed by a high-low. Have I talked about that?
I actually, this is my first time hearing about it.
Oh, okay. So good news I had. You want to pick? You know what? Feet aren't against the terms of service on YouTube, are they?
Not yet, I guess. Once the long arm of censorship comes, I'm sure. Given
put in your ID to access WikiFeet.
Yeah. Given how things like asthma get censored, I'm sure feet will get censored just because they have the possibility to be a fetish for someone. But yeah, anyway. Well,
all right, guys, don't judge. Okay, you're seeing now. The Discord has already seen my feet. Okay, so if you want things like that, you can go to our Discord. But here's you're about to see my feet in a bad state because it's after I got them run over by a high-low. So don't worry, there's no blood. It was just very swollen. So luckily I had steel toe on. Otherwise my toes would have been crushed to a paste. Here we go. Feet warning, trigger warning, whatever.
Yeah. Damn, yeah.
So this picture here, the one where it's really swollen, is like a minute after it happened, right? And you can see where like the steel toe protected the toes, and then where my foot just ran over.
I mean, I'm glad because we a week ago, for all of you don't know, we were at Chicago for the Adu concert, and you seem to be walking just fine. So
this was years
glad
ago.
to see you recovered. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
okay.
I'm glad to see you recovered.
I see.
Well
okay.
from it. Yeah.
This was in 2023. And then this is about a week later as it was healing, and you could see how like the blood like was draining down the side of the foot. It was really interesting.
Oh my.
Yeah. But all that to say, I'll get some better pictures of my feet later. Yeah. I'm sure she would. See, that's really cute, right? Because as it's healing, she'd be like looking how the blood is like patterned.
I have to, like once, we gotta change your bandages. So, while you're like, she's looking a little longer than necessary.
It's so cute.
Like take all the time you need, girl.
Girl. But yeah, I will. One of my proudest moments is this moment here. Where it looks that swollen, right? And they were like, everyone around me was so confident that something was broken, right? And I'm like, because I'm sitting there, it hurts, but I'm like still able to like move my toes and shit. And it's not like, there's no like, none of that sharp pain that's like indicative of like a broken bone, right? So I'm like, I don't think there is a break actually. And they're like, you just got ran over by like a, I don't know, 3,000-pound machine. There's definitely a break in there. And I was like, oh, okay. And then, sure enough, x-ray, miraculously no breaks, and it's definitely because of the fucking steel toe, man. I'm a big believer in the steel toe. So yeah, I mean, it was a very easy recovery. I took like a month off work while the fucking swelling went down, and it was totally fine.
Like, us Americans being like, I got
work comp, baby. Yeah. See, the
I
one
took
moment
a month where and the Europeans are like, well, your year end of like a leave, or like, no, because I got my foot run over by a 3,000-pound machine.
It was kind of nice.
Are you okay? Are you Americans okay over there? No.
Such a good point to bring up, Rios, because when I was getting loaded into the ambulance, that was my first thought. I literally was like smiling from ear to ear. I was like, I get a month off now. Yes! I was so excited. Yeah, no, I really do be like that. I've like literally, I've had jobs that I hated so much where I like literally was like looking at my pinky and I was like, if I break my pinky, could I get like a week or two off, you think?
Like, no, we can tell the difference between a self-inflicted break and an accidental one. And like, how can you tell from that? Like,
the secret cameras that Blue Cross Blue Shield installed.
Oh, no, it's like, people do it so often, we know the difference.
Jesus. But yeah, please continue to cook about Rent. I'm sure you have more.
I mean,
unless
I'm a very what's the word? I'm not a verbal lover.
It's bullshit. I saw your fucking essay.
Yeah, but that's something that took like hours to write. But anyway, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It was very cute how he was.
Listen,
I was gonna say it was cute how she was like all embarrassed. I was like, girl, this is Rentaro. You should be, be a little more comfortable with it. Let your freak out, like Rentaro is fine with it. I mean, it's non-sexual, so I'm sure he'll be able to.
For bullshit, this is sexual.
Yeah. Well, okay, Rentaro can probably process it as non-sexual, so I'm sure, I'm sure he'll let her go off.
Bro,
girl, just do it and go for them lips, go specifically for the cut.
I do love this. I like, because you're totally right. It's just because I'm now that I'm rereading this, she's not doing her normal face. She's not doing the like, you know what I mean? This is the most like girly and feminine she's ever been about her interest. You know what I mean?
I think because he was genuinely minorly injured, so he's like, I gotta take care of it. And then she pulled a nano from chapter.
It's very cute.
4, was it?
Oh yeah, it's the saliva. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's so cute because, like, how do I put this? Oh God, the brain fog is returning to me.
Oh no.
I
It's
think that one Reese's peanut butter cup.
Silent Hill mental fog.
I had a Reese's peanut butter cup before we started, and sugar and me do not mix well. My grandpa had diabetes. I hope I don't get it.
Damn.
But yeah. I think that I remember what I was going to say. This is another good example of one of the things that makes Rin such a good character. She's so multifaceted, right? Like, I mean, in the same chapter where you have, and we joked about the Tears of the Kingdom thing, but like really, if you go up to Aru's thing, what is, surprise, they're talking about her twintails, right? And she's like,
I remember reading that. I was like, oh boy, Red's gonna feel it with this. But then I saw she was very cute. I was like, hopefully that will save it. And
what saved it was the Tears of the Kingdom joke, to be honest with you. But
I was like, that's probably it. That's probably gonna be it. But anyway, yeah.
What I'll say, talking about that though, right? Like, what did I say about Aru, right? I was like, I cannot fathom what these two are going to do on their dates other than twintails related things. And wouldn't you know it,
lo and behold,
it looks as though he's been brushing her twintails for 10 hours.
Well, there's high maintenance. Things are like, they're like wires, like cable wires. They want to tangle themselves up. Like,
gotta have good cable maintenance.
Yeah, the cable management is on point with that. I mean, what are hairs but just very thin cables?
Yeah, you're right. But all that to say, though, right? Compare that to Rin, right? Like, Rin is just, the thing I've always loved about her is that she's a fucking psychopath, and yet she's also she can lock it in. Oh, yeah, she's being so ladylike here, right? He gets a cut.
I mean, she's talking about, like, forgive me for my impropriety, but, like, the fact that you're using that word in daily life, I mean, that's already, like, very proprietous or whatever. Yeah.
And that's what makes it so attractive for Rin, because she can do both, right? There's something very attractive about the this will be our little dirty secret, right? Like the whole like only I see her freak side, that's a very attractive thing. So like going out on a date with Rin, you could go to like the opera. You could go to like all these like fucking high class. You could go to a museum with her, look at art, and you're doing all this stuff, right? And from everyone else's perspective, oh, what a lovely couple. They're so polite. They're so look at the way they carry themselves. Yeah, but then like
the incels are looking like this fucking normie couple. But little do they know that they're freaks. But anyway,
well, that's what I'm saying, right? So like I'm imagining that scene where they're at the museum. And it's like, but like it's like a painting with like I don't know, of like the atrocities of like a war or something.
It's like,
and like the camera swings around, and like they look super fancy. They're dressed all really nice, and the camera swings around, and you see her fucking face. Like that is it's the beauty, bro. But she is able to lock it in. So like if they walk into another room and there's a bunch of people there, she can lock it in. You know what I mean? And like I love that about her. So and even here, right? Like there's an injury. Before, she doesn't just instantly go like, hey, yeah, blood. No, she's like, oh my God, are you okay? And then once she determines that he's okay, she lets her freak out. And once it cuts again, and Rentoro, basically says like, no, actually, I love it. He doesn't say, he says, no, it's not that. You just caught me off guard. So he's basically saying like, no, continue. And then it rips again, and she's like, all right, going in, right? I mean, it's the perfect. She's just a well-balanced human being. She waits for consent. She has many levels to her personality.
Multi-level marketing.
Yeah, multi-level personality.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, even better.
She is great. She may not be my favorite like Rios, but she's easily like top 5 to 10 range.
I'm also loving the ponytail she's got going on.
Oh yeah, casual Rin is Awuga Milady. Now here's the real question. Rios. This is clearly happening during one of those famous movie dates.
Yep.
So what movie is we watching?
Well, like probably Saw or something. Classic. I'm watching Final Destination. I'm sure if Rentaro for that, he would be like he'd be a mess the day after. Like anything that could happen to my girlfriends. He's like the bad mother who wants to smother their children to keep them safe, kind of shit. Yeah, honestly, that'd be interesting.
That would be, and then the lesson would be that they'd be like, you have to trust us. You have to not worry that we're not gonna die every time we leave your sight. You know what I mean? Because I had that same problem. I used to be a mega mama's boy. The same thing. Anytime I wasn't with her, I was like, she's gonna die, you know. I love that. That's such a good setup, right? It opens up. First couple pages is like them watching a movie, and or even you don't even got to show that. It could just be like Rentoro has like bags under his eyes, and they're like, "What's wrong?" And it's like, "I couldn't sleep after this fucking movie I watched with Ren."
Ren, what do you make him watch? Like, oh, I know it was. It's not because of her. She didn't do anything. It was me. I'm too weak to or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, and then like you can see like Rentoro's like, yeah, so I saw all these different scenarios, and I learned through watching that movie just how dangerous the world is. And then he just like plops down like a fucking like Bible thick fucking stack of documents. And he's like, so I have deciphered every possible scenario that could happen. I've gone back through every single chapter of this manga. Yep. I know every single
all the crazy shit that happened. You know, like with at the pool, that first pool party, those three guys were trying to like grope you, or the bear with Yamame and shit, like the alien that was actually. It was gonna take over the world. Like, you know, the world is full of danger. That'd be a really take care of. Like Nakamura he's so dangerous. I gotta take him out.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's the.
I must become the writer.
The end game of this series is him rebelling against the writer, and that's.
I mean, he already hates the in-universe god. So I mean, it's only one step up to hate his
real god,
universe god. Yeah,
he's definitely. I know he's mentioned Nakamura before. There have been moments where like stupid shit happens to his girlfriends, and he's like, "Fucking the author."
Yeah, and then he'll be very quick to say, "But Nozawa he's perfect. He's beautiful. You can do no wrong."
Yeah, the author is like the perv here, you know.
Yeah,
I love it. But yeah, let's see. Anything else to discuss? Oh, and then of course Ahari, right? Which to me,
oh Lord, yeah. For the Uma Musume fans, you know, it's Ahari, aka Super Creek, aka Super Freak. But honestly, he wasn't very freaky.
No, very normal Ahari, very great outfit as well. And
I guess we kind of already knew this because Ahari is able to. Much like Rin, he's able to be a normal person in the streets, and then
true,
it's in the seats that he is a freak. But yeah,
very true. But I do want to say though, right? You kind of talked me out of like the full commitment to my Rentoro is hornier in this chapter bit, but now I'm seeing this face again. And the face, yeah.
Okay. I don't even
not even that face. There's a better face that shows the horny to me. It looks like he's nutting in his fucking pants.
Well, yeah.
It's the one where the mummy's going mer eek eek. Oh no, it's too scary. Oh no, I can't handle it. Look at his face there.
He's got some Ahegao type face over there.
Well, to me,
but
this is I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore your thing. I'm just so locked in on proving this horny point. To me, this is like such an uncharacteristic face from Rentoro. It just feels very like,
this is before he realizes. So I mean, I guess maybe subconsciously his body was reacting from her touching his upper arm, but I mean, he
good point. Maybe that's him reacting to the scares then.
Presumably, yes. Like he's trying not to show it.
Damn, you're right. Okay, I thought he was like
Red's. He's looking for crumbs.
I just need it. I need him. I need his lust to go from 1% to 2%. Right?
Yeah, like the fucking mob psycho. You know?
Yeah. like a joke we have made before, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Just wanted to cut that one off. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's so good we had to say it twice.
True. I
guess this bit is basically the Rentaro ending the Manosphere's endless and tiresome debates about like the meaning of the masculinity. Because it is a masculinity. I don't know what the fuck is. Anything other than that is useless in terms of supposedly being masculinity.
Yeah. I mean, what's nice about this though is that he objectively was affected by these boobs, right? Like you can't. This isn't like the Rentoro of the past who would lobotomize himself or like I don't know. Like this feels very like. How do I put it? I guess it's just yet another confirmation that he does have horny within him, and one day that dam will break and he will allow it out.
Yes. When that day happens, we should probably all be terrified.
Just hundreds of chapters of built-up lust.
Right.
Because think about it, right?
He's been no fapping for years at this point.
That's what I was gonna say. He really has been, bro. Like, because
rivers are gonna flow. It's gonna be like dams are gonna burst. Like literally, it's gonna be terrifying. Like I said, it's gonna be like the Hahari hair chapter.
Oh my god.
Something other than hair.
The streets will flow with the cum of the non-believers. Yeah, dude. Fucking. Wow, I was gonna say a similar thing, right? Like, I was gonna go like a little. I'm gonna. This is some incel-y sounding shit, but I'm going to say it, right? Like, you know how they talk about how, what is it? Like the thing with like evolution, or like there's something about like a male is like actually like evolved to like impregnate multiple women, right?
So like the refractory period goes away if you introduce them to a new female type shit.
Isn't that like there's some truth to that, right?
Maybe I don't know. I've never tried it, so I don't know. But
well, I've heard that there's some.
I mean,
truth.
If anyone would like to help me,
for science, you know what I mean?
Yes, purely. What was it that I said earlier? Like, sex as means to an end.
Yeah. Well, do keep in mind that in order to properly do the scientific method, we are going to have to repeat the experiment a couple times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crazy, yeah.
And we might have to cover all our angles. We're gonna have to have a control. We're gonna see how your body reacts with a bunch of men. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, no, I'm not gonna knock it.
There you go.
Never tried it.
I respect that. So yeah, but all that to say, right? Like, Rentoro, no fapping for years, but also he's got like you said, right? He's got this thing, because I think because I remember reading about this when it came to like porn addiction, right? Like one of the reasons porn addiction is so strong is that like you're scrolling, like especially if you're on like Rule 34, like scroll, you're seeing like 30 different women. That taps into like monkey brain, like going around.
It's basically gotcha. It's like I'm trying to hit that SSR masturbation fuel kind of thing.
And here we have Rentoro. He's going to have unlimited nut, and I'm
it actually reminds me of something that I heard recently. I don't remember exactly where I heard it recently, but like One of the Girlfriends is a gotcha game as an anime. It's like every new girlfriend is like a gotcha pull. And it's like sometimes you get the SSRs, like Rin and Uto. You get but for some people, what they would consider actually what are the low rank
girlfriend, low rank girlfriend, Sue, low rank girlfriend, Aru.
But then if you train them well enough, you can you're up their level or whatever. They're
so true.
Maybe get them to what's the word? A middling level. But
yeah. Well, anyway.
What we're talking about?
All that to say,
masturbation. No fapping. This is holding in nuts. Yeah.
I'm very excited for the rivers to flow of Rentoro's nut. And yeah, I mean, because I was gonna mention too, right? Like, because you're right. He does because you had mentioned the no fap, and I thought about that for a second, and I was like, does he do that, or is he just like weird about around the girls?
Probably,
but now I'm thinking about it. I think you are right. He's the type of person that would like self fucking flagellate for like. He's like, no, I have committed sin.
He'd be recreating the fucking like that Kellogg guy who made the cereal to like.
Yes.
Specifically to get rid of sexual urges.
I don't understand that. I have heard that
it was a different
before.
Time. People didn't know shit about shit.
Yeah, apparently they thought cornflakes would stop you from masturbating. Look it up. Yeah, I don't understand.
They thought the bland flavors would basically make everything else bland about you.
What a crazy ideology, right? Like, you know what the problem is? Life's too exciting. That's why all these young kids are jerking off all the time. Insane.
I mean, that's unironically how those people think, but yeah.
Fucking stupid ass.
Yeah. On an unrelated note, in the background of that last panel is like a girlfriend.
Oh, girls.
Yeah. Non-GF girlfriend.
It's funny. The other thing that I thought about the background is we see this Ferris wheel, and I'm wondering if this is continuity, right? Like shared universe. Is this the same Ferris wheel that the chapter where Hikari's like, I'm just gonna go on here and be normal and girly, and I'm not. Do you remember that chapter?
Actually, I don't know. But that does sound like something that would happen.
It was one that we had mentioned when we were talking about Hikari's like imposter syndrome, or you know what I mean? Like she's, it was I'm pretty sure it was a daily life where she like they're getting onto the Ferris wheel, and she's like, I'm not gonna be horny. I'm just gonna go up there and be a normal damsel, or like not damsel, like beautiful woman, girly.
I imagine that's how Sue was feeling during that one day, like, and she managed to succeed, but I don't remember how it turned out for Hikaru.
I don't know if Sue has the capacity to be horny. No, that's not true. That's not true. 59.
Oh, well, no, I'm talking about like her not giving into her thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. I like that. See, now I see, man. If I saw that would have made me like her even more. If we see an internal mind of Sue, and where she's like, okay, Sue, and I guess you're right. We have.
We got that during the initial thing where she develops a relationship with Akko.
You're
like,
correct.
I'm afraid they're gonna hate me because I'm too number autistic to care about other things.
Like that.
But,
I guess I wish I'd like to see it more. I would have loved if like on the walk up to the Ferris wheel, she's like, she sees the number and she's like, lock in, Sue, lock in. It's literally like the same way that like fucking like people that have like fucking Vietnam War PTSD when they hear like a plane, like, no, it's fine, you're not there anymore. Like you're not with the numbers. You're not with the numbers.
You're with Rentaro right now. You're with Rentaro right now.
The only non-number relationship I care about. I know that's not true. Anyway, I guess the last thing to talk about here is this crazy preview for the next chapter.
Yeah.
What the fuck is bridal training?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy we're getting like a small group girlfriend chapter. Like, let's go, kind of shit. I mean, that's basically where I'm at. Like, when was the last time we had one of those? Like,
probably the crow going up Iku's ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So shout out. By the way, I'd like another. I'm gonna need another Iku chapter to continue the plot line of her exploring her anal cavities, please. Thank you.
Discovering new kinks, new masochism related kinks.
Yes. Iku self-fisting tag, please.
Oh my. Yeah, she's like I'm not doing it because it feels good. I'm just training. Okay, I'm just kind of expand my body's capabilities.
Yes. You know how they Rentoro. What was it you had mentioned? Like the people that is it monks or like the motherfuckers that like punch trees to like
monks do that, yeah.
Rentoro that
like I think it's Buddhist specifically, but anyway, I know where you're going.
He walks in on her self-fisting her asshole and she's like, oh, it's like I'm punching my asshole over and over again until it gets stronger. You don't understand.
Yeah, my external body is very strong against attacks, but my internal body, it's
soft and malleable. I will fix that. And she's like, all right, Iku, I think you need to go to a therapist.
It's getting a little crazy.
But I want a fanfic. Someone write that, please.
It's interesting what the preview, which girlfriends are going to be doing.
I already know.
Training. It's specific.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Chio.
Yes.
Aru.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's specifically the junior high girl.
Yes. Well,
okay.
To me, that makes sense because to me, this is following the formula, right? The last one that we had like this was also right after Hasu's introduction. We got Hasu's introduction, and then we got a 3-person group chapter involving Hasu and her classmates. In order to like,
I guess that does make sense. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I was being like I don't know, like head turn, like the way dogs do, like the bridal training with the junior, like the literally 12-year-old girls.
Yes.
I mean, it's classic, but yeah.
Well, I think you can do it in a way because when I'm hearing this, I'm imagining because that's like a kind of a trope where like a young girl will like be like, one day I want to marry you. You know what I mean? Like, usually they'll say it to like,
hopefully there's no promise rings involved.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna promise your virginity to the person you marry. Yeah, I mean, this is Japan. They don't have that type of bullshittery. But yeah.
God, I haven't heard of that concept in so long. You like unlocked a fucking concept of a memory there.
A nightmare.
Also, I'm sorry. I'm just now because I'm zoomed in. I'm just looking at the sound effect on Hahari's boobs, and it's not squish. It's swoosh.
Yeah, there's some squish, there's some squish. There's every there's probably a squash and two.
Yeah. There's different variants. It's like how there's like I'm trying to think of like the music like high pitched notes like treble. I don't know.
Treble.
Give them. Word, like, do you know them?
Alto clefs.
Yeah.
Maybe some bass clefs.
It's the different. Not octaves. What am I thinking of?
Octaves.
Octaves. Thank you. It's the different octaves of squish. Yeah.
Her boobs they're bouncing at different frequencies.
They're fucking audible.
when they say he's got a B cup, what they mean is it's a B tone. It's like that's what frequency her boobs vibrate at. But yeah. Anyway,
I need a fucking like. Do you remember the fucking meme? It was like a Metal Gear Solid thing where it was like, Colonel, I'm trying to sneak, but the slap of my ass cheeks is alerting the guards.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened with Tama. She's trying to sneak around, but the clap of her breasts against her chest is just it's too noisy. They're
like fucking clacker balls, and like I want to like she's trying to walk, and it's just like, Tama, wear a bra, please.
And like, just no go. I can't find a bra big enough to suspend to contain these memories.
Uto's like, we're going to Goodwill together, fair maiden.
Meme is like, you know what? I mean, I've been learning how to knit for years and years. Like, this is like my magnum opus. I'm willing to do. I'm willing to do this for you, Tama. I'm gonna knit a bra that can like Atlas. They can hold up the world.
And Natty's like, I order my bras from America. You see,
honestly, I wouldn't mind the bra chapter.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The thing with this series is like we literally, bro, that is a good stream where we just like are in character. Like we just fucking like come up with a conversation between all the girls and we just keep it going as long as we can.
Like, yeah, oh my god, honestly, that'd be really, yeah, that is an idea right there.
Okay, we gotta think about that. See, okay, something that I wish we could do is so like
they'd be like Rakugo basically.
Okay, remind me what Rakugo is.
Basically just instead of stand-up comedy, you sit down and you do like scenarios and skits.
Okay.
It's basically what we're doing, but normally it's like one person playing all the roles.
I caught myself doing that thing where I laughed before I actually comprehended what you said. So I wanted to be a good boy and actually ask. So I guess what I'm wondering about this bridal training, right? Is this like a continuation of, I would love this if this was like an unofficial sequel to the marriage proposal arc where like Chiyo or because Matsuri was a part of the like secondary proposal, right?
It's like we're just gonna kiss and promise, and then presumably if Aru's here, then she hasn't even been part of it yet.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm seeing. Yep.
Cross section of experiences.
Guess what, Rios? Dusting off the crystal ball. It's back. All right, this is what I want to see. Okay. Chapter opens up, and we quickly do another wrap up proposal situation where it's like whoever all the new. Oh, by the way, there's enough people to make the. Nano's like, there's enough people to make it efficient now. We can swoop up like 5 of them all at once, and then Rentoro's like, oh, of course. He does that. And then like, everyone's like all super happy, but then like, I don't know. I think it's going to be Aru. I think Aru, because this is going to be an Aru focused chapter. It's going to be just like the crow up Iku's ass where we got like a touch of Hasu's backstory, right? That's my guess. So what I think we might get that's interesting with Aru here is Aru might be one of those girls that has like a dream to be a beautiful bride, right?
Yeah.
I could see that.
I'm going to use my twintails as the veil, kind of shit.
So, but I'm wondering if she's kind of going to get obsessed about this, like the idea of being like his wife or his bride, or maybe even I could also see a funny interaction where like Chiyo and Matsuri mentioned that they're like fiancés technically, and she's like, "What? And he didn't tell me."
Right.
I would love to show a bit of that Aru abrasiveness that I do enjoy about her character, right? So that I think that would be really interesting if basically like we lead into like her being like I don't know, it's like so in her head she can't, like she's like sitting through class and all she can think about is like all she can think about is like being his bride and wearing the dress, and she's like, guys, let's go try on dresses, come with me, and that'll be cool if it's like a kind of a bonding experience between them.
Yeah, or it could be kind of like what we had with the maid training chapter with Mai and Momoha. It's basically like it's like wife training basically.
Yo, that would
like,
be
Chiyo would go hard
whack as fuck. Yeah.
It will be whack as fuck because these are junior high. We get Matsuri into it telling her like, a wedding is basically a festival. It's like, say no more.
Something about these 3 girls, they've just, they're barely fucking 12 and they're like, we've already signed away our lives to be housewives.
Crazy.
I think out of these 3 though, like I can see Aru wanting to be a housewife. I can see but Aru would be like a useless housewife. Aru would say that she wants to be a stay-at-home mom, and then she would be like, okay, let me tell a story real quick.
She'd be like the trad. Oh wait, yeah.
Okay, here's the story, okay? I was talking to my mom about how Allie had made some kind of joke where she was like, oh, I wish I could be, not even a joke really. She was like, oh, it'd be cool if I could just like be a stay-at-home wife. But what she meant by that was like she would like be cleaning and doing all the housework, like rather than having a job, right? But my mom, in her head, that meant like, oh, so like having a kid, because in her head it was like you'd only be a stay-at-home mom if you had a kid. Like, otherwise, what are you doing, right? So like I'm imagining Aru being the type, Chio would be like, yeah, I want to be a stay-at-home mom.
I'm basically already to my dad.
Yeah. But then Aru is like, oh, I want to be that too. But I just want to like sit around and like, brush my toenails.
I want to do trad wife shit. Like I'm on my TikToks. I'm gonna show off all the crazy. Like, I'm gonna be churning butter for TikTok. And then once it's over, it's like, okay, let's go to the store and get some actual butter.
Bro, Aru is, because again, as of now at least, Aru strikes me as like the shallow girlfriend. You know what I mean? like so I love the idea. What's up?
I said yeah a little.
Oh yeah, he agrees.
Yeah, agreeing. Yeah.
So I can see her basically being like whereas Tama initially accepted the offer for Hahari to like live with her, so she never had to get a job. I could see Aru actually doing that. Yeah. Like, can I just like live with you guys? I don't want to work, because you know what working does? Working makes me sweaty, and you know what making me sweaty does? It fucks with my twintails. Okay, my hair gets less glossy, and there's dust in those stores that get on my twintails. I cannot do that.
Like they forced me to put my hair because it's like it's a safety hazard.
I tried to work at McDonald's and my twintails almost fell in the fryers.
Yep. Like, why is there this like 5-foot-long blue hair in my fries? Like it's awesome. So long when I ate it, it was coming out both ends. It was fucked up.
One of those like that scene from like one of those Grudge movies was like pulling hair out of their throat. Oh shit. Yeah.
They should be honored that they got my twin-tailed hair. Like, honestly, I'm kind of pissed that like I gave it to someone other than Rentaro, than Darling.
Do you think Rentaro has a taste for hair now?
Probably. I mean, he's eaten his girlfriend before when Kusuri and Momiji put together those breads, whatever. I'm honestly we need to get
another. Yeah. What is Aru's flavor?
Yeah. It's probably gonna be like the noodles they were talking about during her intro chapter, like the softest
the artesian noodles.
Yeah.
Aru tastes like a Hatsune Miku concert at a Comic-Con.
Which sounds horrifying, but because it's Rentaro, he's like, I love it because it's her. But yeah,
I'm thinking, Aru's gonna go hard on the next Idol chapter. By the way, because knowing Aru, she won't want to blend into the background. She'll be like, okay, I'm only doing this if I'm the main singer though. But she's like terrible at singing. It's like,
my girl, please, we're gonna have to please lip sync. If you try to sing, you're going to kill the audience.
I think you could actually get her to agree to lip sync if you spun it basically like, hey, if you aren't actually singing, that's more time to focus on the presentation of your twintails while you're on stage.
He's gonna be fucking twin tail dancing.
What
does that mean?
Like fire dancing. She's just fucking throwing her twintails around. She's like fucking grabbing shit with them like a whip, and
she pulls an audience member up
with her twintails. Oh my god.
Crazy.
We already know she could.
Honestly, I want to see her do more stuff with those twintails. Make them like prehensile.
I mean, Tama's fucking tail is prehensile. Yeah. All right. Well,
and
good.
And why that is, we'll leave it as an exercise to the viewer. But
fancy Hahari company butt plug. No, she had it before they knew her. Damn it.
She bought it from
from Hahari's company. Oh my god!
I mean, Hahari already has like a fashion line apparently, as we learned from Saki's.
The butt plug the cattail butt plug. You can control it with the most minute clenches of your anal cavity.
Yeah, it reads your mind like that thing we were talking about. Was it before we started recording or after? Hahari used her Elon Musk-esque wealth to instead of putting brain scans on people to like steal all their data from their very brains, you use it to just make a butt plug that can read your mind and move as you want.
The billionaire we need and deserve, I think.
Yeah, really. Yeah, but probably just to deserve. Probably true. I'm not sure about the need, but yeah,
That's
definitely
true, yeah.
deserve.
I'll tell you this, right? This thing going on right now, where all the billionaires, the major payment companies are trying to they're crusading against NSFW. She'd be using her funds to promote NSFW.
Please.
See what I mean? Imagine a billionaire who's pro. She's just Hari fucking logs on to Pornhub one day and she's got to put in her ID and she's like, "Excuse me, what the fuck?" And she's
this cannot stand.
She's lobbying the U.S. government and shit. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Well, especially because Hari would be looking at sussy fucking barely 18. You know what I mean? Hari would be
normal Japan stuff, and the stuff that definitely the collective south of the world would want to destroy in a fire.
I'll say this. The Palantir AI database of all the citizens would be able to clock pretty instantly that all the red flags are there for Hari. Oh god. You know, this woman, she goes to Pornhub and she spends 3 hours a day on that, and then she goes and buys 20 bulk cases of diapers and bibs and onesies out in there.
Yeah. But once again, for the Uma Musume fans, she is just Super Creek, but for 100 girlfriends.
Indeed.
We have Super Creek at home. If you can't, if your gacha thing has not been kind to you and you have not been able to get Mommy Super Creek, we have her at home and Tahari. So yeah.
Well, Rios, it's time for the subscribe joke. What do you got? I can try.
Honestly, I got nothing.
If you would like to be hung from a tree with
by twintails.
Aru's twintails, like and subscribe. Because if you like and subscribe, it will be signaling to Aru that you like all of the girls equally, and that will not stand. So you will.
She'll be too disgusted to continue strangling you, so she'll let you go.
Yeah. Oh my god. Let's see. Yeah, I got that. If you. I got nothing.
If you took a Makes You 19 drug, if you would take Make You 19 drug, please comment down below.
I have a feeling for most of our fans it would make them younger if they took a Makes You 19 drug. There's a handful that would make them older.
Yeah, for the old fogies like ourselves, we're like, my bones are all I'm 25 and older, so now my bones are like dust. My joints are like rusty machinery. So I want to be 19 again.
And that brings it right back to that W2 joke I mentioned earlier, right? You need that W2 for your joints.
Right back full circle.
Look at that. I got a quick question though, right? How? And obviously I shouldn't be asking this because it's magic, but it is funny. It is funny to imagine. Because it's not just a makes you younger, makes you older. It's a specifically makes you 19 drug. So somehow,
if you want the makes you 20 drug, Kusuri's got that for you. But
I need to know how. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, honestly, we didn't even mention the secondary weirdness of that bit. It's she has Aira's clothing just at her house. They all have each other's wardrobes just in case.
And the 19-year-old,
some real quintessential quintuplet type shit. Does Aira have the makes you 12 drugs so he can dress up as Matsuri? What?
I assume that they've all hung out with each other so much. It's like when you leave your you really like someone when you start leaving your clothes there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna assume they're all sister wives at this point. You know what I mean? They've definitely they've got all their shit in all their houses. You know what I mean? Tama's got one of her spare butt plugs.
All their hairs are hanging around in the shower.
Yeah. Imagine one of the parents doesn't know what's going on, and that bit when you find a different colored hair. But this is anime. There's red hairs. There's purple hairs. There's fucking.
Oh my! You're I didn't know you were into girls. Matsuri. I mean, I'm fine. Fine by us. We're not gonna. We're modern parents. We know how it is.
We're modern in the sense that we're cool with you being gay. What's concerning us is that we found the hairs of at least 20 different women.
Yeah.
And you are 12.
You're what? Where did they touch you? Please. Oh
my god.
Let us know.
It cannot be stressed enough just how 12 you are.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I love that. But no, what I was going to say though, specifically about this drug here is what is the science of specifically isolating 19?
Right.
Because I get
fine. The rings on a tree. They gotta find the, well, obviously this wouldn't work because this is the tree. It hasn't even gotten to having 19 years worth of rings yet. So it's even
true. This
crazier.
is like future shit. Yeah, like that's even harder to copy because I can.
Honestly, because it'd be interesting to see like Hahari taking the makes you 19 drug and keep
she would be
like
fucking
perfect.
Yeah, cathartic. I'm surprised she hasn't done that. I have a feeling there must be some kind of like agreement among the whole family where they're like, we will not become angry gods with the power of Kusuri's drugs.
Yeah, we'll just let Kusuri be the crazy druggy, whatever her whims take her. That's what we'll leave. That's how far we'll go with it. We won't also contribute our own insanity to this.
I like to imagine there was a big group talk after the hair apocalypse.
Like they have to, that's part of like the group initiation. They gotta explain all the parts of the different things. Like, yeah, this is Kusuri. She has drugs that can do any fucking thing. But obviously, we don't want to. Because I mean, I'm sure you noticed a while ago there was like this hair, like just swarming across the entire world for like a half an hour.
Yeah, that was us.
That was us. Even after that, we made sure that there's not going to be any crazy. And then we have Hahari. She has more money than God, so we made sure she only used her money for good.
Bro, see, oh my god!
Each one of the girlfriends have some kind of like world.
Not even. It really is just Hahari and Kusuri that have honestly, like world-altering
back-to-back type shit.
Dude, okay, like literally, that is. I would love to see a chapter where they take that like totally, like they play it totally seriously. Like imagine a girlfriend, and I mean this was kind of Tama actually. Now that I think about it, but like even more so, imagine a girlfriend who's like really struggle, like they live like a lower middle class life, their parents
like Karane, basically. That's how she acts sometimes.
True.
Like especially during
fucking rich people.
Like, this is a rich person's cat. This is a rich person's toilet.
This is why I know
a rich person's daughter.
I fucking love her for that. This is why I know I would get along. There's so many little details that show me that I would really get along with Karane. I know I could fucking shit on Jeff Bezos with Karane, bro. Like I could. Oh my god, I could just.
He wouldn't even be Sooner right past. He'd just be like, honest to God, I hate these fucking CEOs.
Says she would be like, I hope that fucking rocket explodes on re-entry.
Damn. Yep.
She would absolutely.
Yeah. She'd be like, I'm wearing my Luigi merchandise. And like you mean like the game character?
Yeah. Bro, no, yeah. She'd literally be like, it's not like I agree with what Luigi Mangione did or anything.
like Kari, because you're Tsundere, you know what that means, right? It's not like I know exactly what my Tsundere translations mean. I'm saying the quiet part out loud because whatever.
Oh my god, I love that fucking based ass Karane. But yeah, I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, but we got sidetracked with the Karane. What led us to the Karane talk?
Hahari, perhaps.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So like, you join. We haven't had enough of it. Again, the closest would be Tama with like, hey, do you want to just like live in my mansion? But like, I love the idea of like you're just a normal girl. You have your like middle class, lower middle class struggles. Maybe your parents like divorced because of money issues when you were growing up. Like real that kind of life, right? Like there were some weeks where it was a struggle to put food on the table, and you join and you just happen you fall in love with this boy and you have no idea, and then he walks you up to this fucking rooftop, and it's like, by the way, here's multi-billion-dollar Hahari. So basically, any issue you ever have with money is gone. Like anything you ever need, period. Like you.
The poor, well, I'm technically we have that with Momo. She is the poor girlfriend.
Yeah.
I guess she has she got that philosophical self-restraint.
But what is that?
Principled.
The ideology.
Principled homeless person.
What's that ideology we talk about a lot? The like sell everything you own.
Oh, I'm sure there's it's a very common thing in lots of. Jesus was basically imploring whether he was asking. That was part of the initial Christian teachings.
Yeah.
Obviously, that.
See how that
went out the window. Certainly, plenty of Buddhists and Hindus, they do that. I mean, they go to the point. They go to the point where they're like, I'm gonna throw off my clothing. I'm gonna go around naked all the time.
Yeah. Like, clothing, the original sin, baby.
Clothing is wealth.
Wow, damn, that's intense. That's like the next stage of private property is theft, or private property is immoral. I'm so leftist. I'm against clothing. Whip them titties out, girl. But all that to say though, like I'm trying to I don't know if I'm properly conveying what I'm going for here, but like
a girlfriend who has to contend with like, how do I?
No, someone who is so. I more just mean like because it's always played for comedy, but like imagine you're just a normal girl,
actually
and you just
they're actually like in that poverty situation. Like my parents, we're struggling every day. I can tell.
It's literally like winning the lottery.
The fridge is.
Yeah, you meet the love of your life and become a billionaire by proxy in the same day. Like I just imagine that for a second. Like
Hari, why are you wasting your wealth on this bullshit when people like me are struggling out here, kind of thing.
I want to mostly. I just want like a chapter where you really like zoom in on the inner thoughts. Like it's okay. Picture this, right? It's the night after the intro. She meets Rentoro. They fall in love. They zing. They kiss. She meets the family. And then she's going home and she's in her bed and she's blushing and she's just thinking about how lucky she is. Like, wow, what a, like I could not have predicted when I woke up this morning that my life would go down this turn, right?
Like we went to a smoothie place. That's the first time I've ever been able to afford smoothies.
Oh my God. But yeah, even beyond that, right? Like just like the thought, like when it clicks with you, like, oh my God, I never have to worry about having a mortgage. I never have to have a car payment. I don't have to think about money ever again. Like the catharsis that would bring. Like it'd essentially be like winning the lottery. I never thought about that until now. Just like how that would affect someone mentally. Like, and because we never go into that, the focus is the relationship. But like you have this like support structure now. Even if Hahari wasn't there, purely as how big this support structure is, they could split the cost of anything. Someone needs a car, split it 33 ways.
Right.
Okay, so like how much is a fucking average car? Let's say $10,000 for a good car, right? $10,000 divided by 33. Everyone's paying $300. That's doable.
I mean, that's literally just like a normal like car loan, except now you can pay it all off.
Yeah. Dude, I just that is an element that I fucking love about this series.
I would like to see a little bit more like them literally like financially supporting each other kind of shit.
Yes.
Like I mean, these girlfriends gotta go through some type of shit. Like I guess since most of them are like minors, they don't really have to deal with that kind of shit yet. And most of the ones you are old enough to actually have to worry about some of that seem to be well off. So
yeah,
but yeah,
I fucking love it.
Honestly, we need to see more literally struggling poor girlfriends. Like, I want to see more actual momohas who are not blessed with living on campus and being able to eat homegrown like vegetables.
Yeah, the only thing would be if you introduce a character where that's like part of their character trait, it's instantly getting deleted because they're joining that. But you can keep that as an element.
The jokes would be like they're constantly being they have poor person mentality basically, and like constantly.
Oh yeah, they're like a stickler. They're like saving. They're like I don't know.
Every penny.
I'm sure. What's a good example? Like they're doing laundry and they're like putting in like just a little bit of detergent. It's like you don't need to do that anymore. We have so much detergent.
Oh my God,
that's cute. Yeah. Oh yeah, wow. Wow. I could keep yapping, but we probably should stop. I was gonna say
I gotta eat. I've only eaten one thing today because I got out of bed pretty late, so I'm actually feeling the like hunger shakes coming on. Not yet, but like my body's like you need to eat.
just like Rin ate that kiss up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like he became a vampire path.
Literally, bro. I almost fucking wanted to kind of question your girl there. I was like, where does love of violence and being a fucking vampire like intersect?
I will sustain myself off of your bodily fluids, Rentaro.
I mean, this almost makes me feel like she has like a fucking like this. To me, this almost feels like her exploring her fetish, because to me this does.
Knife plays on the menu, boys. But
yeah, I mean, there's that Iku Rin fanfic where she like bites Rin and sucks some of her blood out. So they called it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll let Rin eat Rios and Rios eat Rin.
If only. If only I could be so lucky.
Almost 2 hours, bro. It never fails with these daily lives.
Right. Perfect.
Okay, join us next week for Child Brides.
Yeah. Yes.
In a video game, in a manga.
Yeah.
And a very progressive manga at that. I will. So.
Yeah, very progressive child brides. It's okay if they consent to it, right?
Yeah. Let's just hope that we don't get
collar, like.
All I need is don't give me another Rentoro like you're like the perfect child bride, whatever the fuck he said.
Middle school wife.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
You're so mature for your age, Kyo.
Yeah. I like to think that it's just gonna be like I'm really excited for marrying Rentoros. Let's go try on dresses.
It's basically just like home economic stuff.
Ooh, that will be cute. Yeah, housewife time. I mean, essentially, it's gonna be like the kids playing house. You know how like little girls will like fucking like have their doll and like fucking put it in like a I don't know like at the table and like feed it fake food. I think we might be some of that. We'll see. Looking forward to it, but I want to see some Aru shit. I need to see give me more from Aru. Get what is Aru's hopes, dreams, ambitions, anything.
How does she use her twintails to do household chores?
Fucking, I'm just imagining. You know that like that. It's kind of like a visual. I think did you ever mention it where it's like SpongeBob as a maid and he's got like a million arms and he's like vacuuming. And,
yeah.
So imagine that, but like. She's got different strands of her twintails attached to various things. Like one of them's on the frying pan,
it's like
one of them's on the
spider's
phone.
web.
Oh, and she could like set up like an intricate like puppet string system with her twintails.
Crazy, like some Naruto style puppet. What the fuck? Like, Eric, how do you do this? It's like
twintails.
That's why I'm so focused on my twintails. I mean,
these things have saved my fucking life time and time again.
They're capable of like many abilities. You know, some might consider like unnatural, but like, you know, I went down this twintail path and I'm going down anyway.
It's like she's like the Saitama of twintails.
Swifttail.
What are you
I'm
saying?
trying to figure out like Sith. You know, like because I was making a joke about like.
Only the Sith and twintails deal in absolutes.
Yeah. Like the dark side is capable of many abilities. Some might consider unnatural.
Yeah, basically. I was gonna say she's essentially the Saitama of twintails, where she has dedicated so much energy to her twintails that they just became supernatural. Like she broke her limiter.
Even before we learned that she's actually bald and there's a wig.
That would be a betrayal.
Right.
That's her. Oh my god.
He's like, I'm a phony, okay? I'm a fake fucking fraud phony, okay?
So why is she bald? Does she have like cancer?
I don't know. He's like, it's just the Tama thing. It just I was riffing off of the Saitama being bald.
Okay. I didn't even. All right, with that, goodbye.
All right, yeah. See you all. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're our jokes are starting to fall off now.
Nah, I thought that was actually pretty funny.
Rather, they're starting to become unfucking hinged.
The term is in the weeds.
Yeah.
Now go and smoke some weed, everybody.
Yeah.
Only if you want to. I actually haven't done it. Have you? Have you partaken?
No. I've smelled it before, but that's about it.
It smells bad. That's my thing. I don't like the smell. I don't like the smell.
Really?
I really.
I don't mind it that much.
I don't like it. Yeah. Hey. Well, anyway.
I mean, okay. I've never smelled it like up close. I've only like smelled it where someone's smoking it in the vicinity, and I'm like, okay. I mean,
well, here's my call to action. I guess my call to action is go and participate in the vice of your choosing in a responsible way. Be it binge eating, masturbation, a little bit of alcohol.
The responsible part is important. That's how you do it safely. You know.
If you have been very good for like a whole month, you're is that a little, a lot? What do you?
I think it depends on what
I'm talking about, like eating healthy, because in my vice of choice is eating unhealthy and or binge eating, right? So what I'm saying is go and get $20 worth of Taco Bell, lay it out in a fucking schmorg, put some fucking anime on, eat it, and then pass the fuck out in a pool of your own sweat and cum, because you deserve that.
Yep.
Classic. That was a classic 2018 night for Red over here.
Damn.
I'm not even kidding. All right. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
I cooked with that ending.